Hi, I'm Joanne, and I'm going to show you today how to fit a halter because so many times I see halters that do not fit properly. Now, you probably know that when you turn a horse out in the field, technically you're supposed to take the halter off. We do not do that here because we have 8 or 9 or 10 horses in a field, and if for some reason they should happen to get out in the middle of the night or whenever, we would have to be able to catch them. So we do leave the halters on. However, it's very important if you do leave the halters on to have a halter that fits correctly. So I like to see the halter fit like this. The one thing you want to remember is that the halter should be about 7 inches from the muzzle. You also, if you run your hand down here, you can feel when the soft part of the nose begins right here. So you want that halter to be a couple of inches over top or above where that soft part starts right there. You do not want the halter to be down here, and also especially if it's tight, because the horses only breathe through their nose. They don't breathe through their mouth. So you want to make sure that the halter is not down here and partially cutting off their air supply. Suddenly he's fussy. He was standing here great for 10 minutes. Now he's fussy. Anyway, this is Ace. He's a great boy. So the other important thing to remember is that the halter should not be hanging down here. This is a great opportunity for the halter to get stuck on something. So you want to make sure that it's no more than a couple of fingers, and I'd like to even see this a little bit tighter actually. You don't want to make sure that it's not any lower than that from this area. Also, you want to make sure that it's up right in the throat latch, not too tight, obviously. The other thing you have to worry about, if the halter is too tight up here, I'm going to show you that in a second, you do not want this part of the halter to be rubbing here, because that's when you're going to get a halter sore right there. But this is loose enough that it's not going to do that. So please, students, when you put your halters on, it should look like this. I'm going to show you 2 examples of what it should not look like.